guys for supporting the Greater Iowa this season. It's been another amazing year of increased entries, and without you guys we couldn't do that. So thank you very much for that. Also wanted to announce that Jason Cragen did win the ball raffle from yesterday, so congrats to Jason on that. Be sure you have everyone you know tuning into the live stream today. We need to support Mr. Flanagan down there and keep him on his toes after a short night's sleep. So, thanks, Mike, for coming and doing that again. We certainly appreciate it. All right, the last thing I have for you is our skip pattern for today. You'll be doing a skip 1, skip 2, skip 3, skip 2, skip 1. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Making that as easy as I can there, guys. All right, we're going to go ahead and get it turned on. So good luck and go well with it.
When you're ready to begin practice, press the next button on the bottom right-hand portion of your touchscreen, and then the play button, and that'll turn your lights on for 2 minutes practice. Bowlers, as your pins start to turn red, that means your practice time is over. Make sure your machines are set back to first ball. And when you're ready to begin, press the start play button on your lower tablets, and that will get your arrows. Good luck and good scores this morning.
Okay, everybody, good morning. Welcome to the 2023 Ebonite Winter Classic Cashers Round. Got 6 games for you here this morning. My name is Mike Flanagan. I'd like to welcome you into InsideBowling.com's coverage of this year's event right here on YouTube. This event would not be possible without some great sponsors. I want to thank Ebonite, our title sponsor. If you're considering a new bowling ball, make sure you check out Ebonite family of bowling balls. They've got everything from polyester all the way up to high performance, and they are owned by Brunswick Corporation. So if you're considering a new bowling ball, make sure you consider a brand from the Brunswick Corporation. Also, if you're looking for a new jersey, check out I Am Bowling. I Am Bowling, you can save 25% over at their website with the code GIBA, and that's good year-round, everybody. GIBA, you save 25% over at I Am Bowling. Also, the official beer of the Greater Iowa Bowling Association is Budweiser and Bud Light. Remember, everybody, drink responsibly. We also have a restaurant in town that supported this event for many, many years. We've been doing it since 2011. This is the 23rd edition. Some years we've had 2 events each year in September and usually in February, although we are in March this year. And that restaurant is the OP on Ridgeway. Also, local support also comes from Kwik Star, Kwik Trip, gas stations, and convenience marts. Make sure you fill up your vehicle with one of those fine establishments. And also the Hampton Inn, the official hotel of the Greater Iowa Bowling Association event here. Anytime you come to Waterloo, make sure you check out the Hampton Inn. And our stream sponsor this weekend, the Steen team. Brandon Steen's bowled this event many years. Great bowler. Gives back to the sport. Well, if you're looking for a home loan or just a personal loan, check out brandonsteen.com. And also, over the course of these many events that we've had, 22 total, this is the 23rd, the Waterloo Convention and Visitors Bureau has supported this event by having bowlers come in from all the neighboring states to bowl this one and even beyond. And the Waterloo Convention and Visitors Bureau certainly does appreciate that. And they also appreciate the bowlers by sponsoring this event. So thank you to all those sponsors. And of course, if you'd like to get involved with helping us here at Inside Bowling, there's a couple different ways you can do so. No monetary cost whatsoever. You can share the stream, you can like this video, and you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. And in addition to that, if you'd like to support us in any sort of monetary way, we have 2 ways you can do that. We have a super chat available here. If you take advantage of the super chat, you'll definitely get your question read on air and extra time spent towards that. Or you can head over to our website, InsideBowling.com, where we sell a lot of cool merch. Sell t-shirts and hoodies amongst various other things. You can head over to InsideBowling.com. And you can save 15% with coupon code YouTube down in the bottom left-hand corner. So we get started here on lanes 15 through 18. Players we have for you are Dave Barris. He is letter A. Cam Satterley is letter B. Letter C is Roger Harford. And letter D is Jason Cragen. That's 15 and 16. Over on 17 and 18, we have Mike Peck is letter A. Letter B is Brendan Ceramic, letter C, Kyle Rosenberg, and letter D, U.S. Amateur Champion from last year, Trent Mitchell. The oil pattern that the players are bowling on here today, I'll bring it up on the screen for you right now. It's very demanding, very flat, very difficult. 39 feet in length, a little less than 2-to-1 ratio. About 32 milliliters of oil here on this Brunswick Pro lane. We had 202 bowlers take to the lanes in this event. 64 have made it to today's round of 6 games here in the Cashers round. Real quick, take a look at the standings right now. Kai Evans, your tournament leader, at plus 245. Cameron Crowe is second at 229. Third is Spencer Robarge at plus 194. Jordan Monens is fourth at plus 153. Fifth is Daniel Healy at plus 142. Sixth is Chris Hill at plus 119. Seventh is Anthony Dodge at plus 118, excuse me. Eighth place is Garrett Meadows at plus 105. Ninth is Jonathan Shallow at plus 95, along with Nate Stubler. This cut from 64 is going to be cut down to the top 10. So right now Stubler is the number at 95 with Shallow. Just a cut above 210 average to make it into the top 10 thus far. Very, very demanding. Very tough lane condition. In addition to these players here, I will bring in our other 2 pairs that we have for you, which are lanes 19 through 22 on our double stack double wide. And over on lanes 19 through 22, on the bottom part of your screen now, we have letter A is Adam Morse, letter B is Josh Peverell, letter C is Ryan Dudley, and letter D is Gabe Alvarez. Gabe bowled 220 the last game last night to get inside the number. And right next door on 21 and 22, we got Brett Lobdell is letter B, Brian Tippett is letter A, letter C is Harley Sheen, and letter D is Donovan Thomas. Your leaders, looks like they've started down on lanes 25 and 26, which means at the end of the block they will be down on our live stream pairs. Cam Crow, Kai Evans, Jordan Monin, Spencer Robar's bowling together. Dan Healy, Chris Hill, Anthony Dodge, Garrett Meadows all bowling together. Skip procedure, I believe, was skip 1, skip 2, skip 3, skip 2, skip 1. That's, I believe, what Joe said here this morning. As far as how the players are going to attack this pattern, the optimal line to the pocket is really twofold. You can go up the OB, but it's very dangerous. And as we just saw, one dumped in the gutter on 19, because the topography in this building, as well as just the way the pattern shakes out. If you go up the OB, you got to be almost deadly accurate, and you cannot vary your speed at all. If you want to create a little bit of room on the lane, you can move in and attack the lanes kind of how Mike Peck is attacking the lanes, which is crossing about the 3rd arrow and getting it out to the right rangefinder. But even then, you got to make sure you project that ball and get it down the lane, because there's a lot of early friction in the front part of the lane, as we just saw Mike cross over. Strike, strike, gutter, spare for Adam Morse. And the lefties, they're going to be playing towards the outside part of the lane, mostly with urethane. And that worked really well for a lot of the lefties. But we've got a talented group of lefties here today. So I would, if I had to place a wager, I would take the lefties today. See, we got a question on what ball is Trent using. I will find that out for you here in just a moment. Trent just let me know he's using the Reality today. And I thought that's what he was using, but he is using the 900 Global Reality. So there you go. Trent giving me access. Appreciate that, Trent. This really gives you a good look, you know, in this double stack, double wide at exactly how many different ways the players are attacking the lane. See guys kind of playing in, guys kind of playing out. You got higher rev rate guys, you got lower rev rate guys, you got a variety of styles. You got people using urethane, people using reactive. You got a little bit of everything here today. When I make the video thumbnail each year, does that person ever win the same tournament? No, I don't think so. With the thumbnails, I've been kind of trying to pick a player that's in the field and get a shot of them bowling. Shout out to Carrie Ogle, who provided the photo for me. You can follow her on social media. She takes a lot of photos at bowling events. She does a great job. So the thumbnail, I picked Nick Pate. I looked at I was able to get a photo of Nick Pate. I also had access to some Cameron Crowe photos, but I didn't get the right action shot of him. It was like mid-swing a couple times. It didn't give the right. I was going to use Cam this event, but went with Nick Pate this time. Nate Stubler was on this same thumbnail from last year, and that video sits at 130,000 views on YouTube, so I kind of went with the same look and feel. My graphic designer, Carlos, and Carrie Ogle worked together on that one, and that's how we arrived at Nick Pate this year. And Nick Pate is inside the cut. Tricky Nicky, that's what I like to call him, Tricky Nicky. Tricky Nicky is in 27th place at plus 27, so he is about 70 outside, 68 to be exact, outside of the top 10 currently with 6 games to go here, so. Good question. Don't forget our finals will probably get started about 12:30 today, about 12:30. Oh, yeah. Excuse me. I should have put the link in for scores. Good question. Good question. Let me get you all hooked up here. Going right here. Link for scores. Slacking today. There you go. It is now in the chat. I will pin it at the top. Anything else, let me know. I'd be more than happy to get it done for you here today. Second a hook. Wow, Trent almost got away with that one. That was a little right of target down lane. But still got back to the pocket. Dave must have just got here. What is the pattern? Are they throwing urethane? So the pattern is 39 feet in length. It's 32 milliliters of oil. Most of the left-handers are all using urethane. Right-handers are using urethane and reactive. Any other streams from Inside Bowling in 2023? This month, actually, the 24th, 25th, 26th, we will be at the Southland Bowling League Championships, NCAA Women's Bowling. Dave Lamont is coming in to be on the call for that. You may have seen Dave on ESPN, FS1, Fox, and CBS Sports Network. Because I have a conflict, I'll be in Kokomo, Indiana, streaming the PBA Kokomo Classic, so I will get there late. I'll get there on Saturday. I will stream that with Dave Saturday and Sunday from Dallas, Texas. So that will be our next live stream. And then we really don't have anything until, unless I'm missing something, we will be streaming in probably September, I guess will be the next one right up back up here in Iowa. I do sometimes get called in to do some streams in the St. Louis area in the month of August, which could happen. And then most of my streams here with the schedule that I have with the Bowl TV is later in the year. So September I have the event up here in Iowa. We'll be at Maple Lanes, and then we'll be back at the Nightmare Doubles. And then we'll do the Holiday Doubles. So I do about 6 or 7 streams here on this network anymore with all my commitments. In case you don't know, I do live streaming with Bowl TV. And I actually will be on the air tomorrow on Bowl TV at 9 a.m. From the PTQ Professional Bowlers Tour tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. from Jackson, Michigan, with the crew and the team that I work with out there. So that'll be, they're setting up today. And if you're not subscribed to Bowl TV, I would invite you to do so. It is a subscription service, but you get the PBA, PWBA, PBA 50, Collegiate, Junior Gold. You get a lot of value over there when you subscribe to Bowl TV. You can subscribe over at bowltv.com, and I would love for you to come be part of our shows that we do over there. The one known as D can access the chat today. There you go. There you go, D. You get you some chat. Get after it. Pretty pleased to see the scores. You know, when you get the top 64 from all the squads combined into one squad, they do kind of break them down right, and they bring their A games in the morning. We're seeing some pretty good shots out there right now. A lot of spare making as well. What's going on, TQ? How are you, sir? Trent. Oh, man, cannot trip that 4-pin after coming in light a couple times. Man, that was a good shot by Trent. Who will be with me in Jackson? It will be Tom Hess and myself and Chase Kaufman. We're also going to have Craig Elliott's actually helping today with setup, and he'll be there in the morning for some commentary for the PTQ. So we'll have Craig there as well. And then Patrick Martinez will be doing videos from there. So we got a pretty good crew over there. Boog Kroll on his way to Jackson. I hope you make it out of the PTQ again, buddy. That was fun last week in Wichita, or 2 weeks ago, whenever it was. EJ, I think that's what that says. Welcome to the chat. Nice to have you with us today. Let's see. I'll tell you what, I'm really liking the way Josh Peveril's throwing it right now. Got that four-bagger working over there. Gabe Alvarez looking for 4 in a row. I mean, 200 wasn't an easy score yesterday. How about Dave Barris with 246? Roger Harford had 243. That was just left off of Trent's hand there. From what started out to be an incredible game, he's kind of backed into 220 here. Looks like we got 249 out of Rob Warren to start here today. There's definitely some scores. Higher scores today. But they're still hard. And you look at 21 and 22 right now, and you got 1 strike out of letter C, 1 strike out of letter D, 1 strike out of letter A, 2 strikes out of letter B. That's not a lot of strikes. I'm going to take a quick walk, kind of look and see some scores here. I'll be right back. Well, folks, the high game in the building that I could see was Ryan Julian was working on 279. He threw the first one in the 10th. I don't know if he finished the game out, but that's high game I'm seeing. And Cam Crow also bowling off to a good start here this morning. But a lot of low scores, too. A lot of 160s, 180s, 190s. Tom Hass had a 190. So we get ready to roll into game number 2 here shortly. Harley Sheen was working on a triple going into the 10th frame, just washed out. Couple of 230s there on 19 and 20. Josh Peverell and Gabe Alvarez, 234 apiece. Just got real cold in here. The door is right behind me, but still finishing up game 1 on the bottom right. Everybody else has moved on to game 2. Yeah, good call there on the one known as D. I guess 21 and 22 didn't like your comment about their lack of strikes, because they did start striking at the end of the game, didn't they? Thanks, the one known as D. Yeah, we do need to put out some more tip videos, that's for sure. You use a 6-camera setup to get the ability to show all the scores and the lanes. Actually, I just have one camera pointed at the 2 scoreboards, and then I crop them both in. And then I have one on the lanes. So it's just 2 per 4 lanes. That's what I have set up. As a matter of fact, I need to make a little adjustment to my right set, which is on the bottom of the screen. All right, coming into our pairs, by the way, top right, we have Keith Schneider, Rob Warren, Tony Oliva, and Kai Yamada. Top left, Ryan Spear, Seth Techtmeyer, Tim Schmidt, and Justin Stewart. And then, of course, next door we got Dave Barris. On your bottom left with Cam Setterly, Jason Cragen, and Roger Harford. And then Mike Peck, Brendan Ceramic, Trent Mitchell, and Kyle Rosenberg right next door. So the same groupings that we saw in game 1 move over to the right, or to the bottom of our screen, to the right of the catwalk there. Got a link up at the top for standings. They'll be updating that here shortly. Glad you're with us here today. Cadillac XBC Bowling Center here in Waterloo, Iowa. Mike Flanagan here with you on Inside Bowling. Let's see. TQ wants to know who's my sleeper pick to win. Boy, I don't know if I have a sleeper pick. But I do think a lefty's going to win. I do like what Ryan Julian is doing. Let's see. In the standings, there were 2 Hamet. Yep, we got that. I will do so, Dale. I will do so. I will say hello to Brett for you. Brett's a good dude. Always comes by and says, hey. So standings are up after game number 1. Cam Crow goes to the lead at plus 281. Kai Evans is second at plus 250. Third is Spencer Robarge at plus 193. Fourth is Daniel Healy at plus 185. Fifth is Jordan Monins at plus 166. Sixth is Ryan Julian at plus 159. Seventh is Chris Hill at plus 152. Eighth is Jonathan Shallow at plus 131. Ninth is Brittany Smith at plus 119. That's awesome to see. Anthony Dodge is 10th at plus 117. Just outside the top 10, Carson Reed in 11th at plus 109. 12th is Steve Taylor at plus 108. So 10th is plus 117 after that first game. Anthony Dodge. Those standings are available at the top of the link in the chat. No 300 games in this event. But those of you asking about a 300, we do have Seth Techmeyer right now, who has the front 4, getting ready to bowl on lane 16. Front 5. Seth currently is in 26th at plus 40. So if he were to bowl 300 this game, I would imagine he would get himself inside the top 10. You can get there quick in just a game. those of you that normally don't bowl on tougher conditions like this, I suggest you you get out there and you try it, because it's they're really tough. Let's see, like Trent just made that shot there and 10 pinned. Really couldn't have thrown it much better. He's 9 spare strike, 9 spare, 9. And he's throwing it about as good as you can right now. And you got Seth here who's playing right up the outside part of the lane. But if he gets it too far right, he's going to miss the head pin. If he just misses left, he might go Brooklyn. So he's got to be deadly perfect with this. And he is. Look at that. Front 6. That's very hard to do right now. Very hard to do. Oh, nice pin action there for Ryan. All right, Seth, here you go, buddy. Your time to shine, as a matter of fact. I'm going to bring you over full screen. Second hook. Yes, sir. Seth is crushing it right now. How about that? Our man, Seth. TQ, that's my sleeper, Seth. A little late, huh? Hey, Smiley Martian, how you doing, buddy? morning, Brandon. The length of the pattern is 39 feet in length, 32 milliliters of oil, a little less than a 2-to-1 ratio. Oh, Jason Cragen, solid 9. We saw Robarge do that last night at the end of the block. Well, everybody, you know what this means. Gotta head over to full screen Seth here after Trent's shot. All right, Trent. Seth getting ready to bowl here. Looking for the front 8. Pretty impressive. All right, here's Seth on the front 8. Little left to target on that one, and you pay a big price. 4, 7, 10, a nice run out there, though. He could still be in the 260s even with an open frame. All right, so Seth just gets 2. Max at 265. Ryan Spirit plus 45. He's looking to get in the 220. He's got the first hit in the 10th there on the upper left of your screen. It's probably going to take about 150 to 160 to make it into the top 10. Although we saw that number last night go up right at the end. We were projecting minus 55 for a cut score. Ended up being minus 47. Quentin Bolin.
I'm already in the same spot as I was yesterday to end the day.
Yeah, hit in the pocket.
Yeah, but then like at 9 pin, it separates to 240. And then I'll throw on subpar, and I don't deserve to strike on those.
Right.
I get it. The good ones should strike, but the bad ones don't strike.
Right. And you gotta kind of, start getting some hits.
33 over for 2. So like, just an 8-bagger away.
Well, Seth just did it.
He destroyed me in the Iowa Open on a plastic ball.
Really?
It was 1-1.
Yeah.
What do you think? Give me a number to get to for 10.
I just set on the air 160.
160? I can see that.
That's a good number.
Do you think
That's a
scores?
really good number.
Do you think scores come down? Because it went up 20.
I mean, it's 117 now with five to go. 160 is a good number.
All right, I'll meet you there.
I think you can get there. What pair are you going to now?
Sets the pair.
Okay. You still going to left pearl?
I just switched to it. Consciously, I'm like, the left lane's 3 more. The left lane's also a ball down.
Hey, so my advice to you, if you want,
You're 15 to 16, right?
if you want to get baggers, okay, and you probably don't want to hear this, but when you are like, okay, here I am, I'm lined up. I still think you need to move your feet like 1 or 2 right,
I agree.
and your eyes 1 in, and firm, right, to get the light mixers with some speed, but also the 4-pin, when you're looking the lane,
See, I
you
have.
create area down lane, but you don't get those few hits.
I'm actually carrying a lot more today.
Okay.
I think I have a better leverage point. So like I three counted and I tripped forward on the spare. So like
Okay.
I'm getting the Brooklyn, so it tells me I have good ball reaction.
He even asked me, you're thin or got it? I said, other.
Yeah. I still think when you're on that many boards, sometimes it'll hang in flat. And it's not you need to kind of take off those hits out of the way. You just move an air right with your eyes a little bit in and you jam in a little bit. Yeah. Finishing up game 2 here, 15 or 19 and 20, 21 and 22. We got some new players coming in on 15 and 16 and 17 and 18, including Nick Pate, who I was just speaking to up here in the booth. He is our thumbnail for this event. So somebody asked earlier if the guy ever wins, who's the thumbnail, and the answer is no. But Nick Pate's going to try to give him hell here the last couple games. These last 3 games, our 4 games coming up here. So game 2 is just wrapping up bottom right. We're into game 3, top 2 pairs and bottom left pair. So we've got Tom Hess coming in. He's actually over on 13 and 14, but you get to see him throw some shots. Keep you updated on his score as best as I can. That's got a hook. So you've got Nick Pate. He's bowling with Nathan Wright. Nathan Wright is letter D on his pair. And then you've got Logan Williams, letter A, bowling right now. Letter B is Jerry Mars. To the pair to the right, you've got Darren Galbraith as letter A, Brett Lloyd as letter B, Alex Bryce is letter C, and Colin Smith is letter D. Bottom left, you got Tony Manna as letter C. He's up on the approach right now. Alex Denton is letter D. Letter B is Michalowski, and letter A is Dentlinger. And then not yet on 21 and 22 will be Ryan Spear, Seth Techmeyer, Tim Schmidt, and Justin Stewart. Trent Mitchell leaves that 7-pin, and he's just got his arms up in the air. He's been hitting the pocket. He's been bowling great. But he's only going to have, with a spare strike, he's only going to have about 420, 430 for his first 2 games. There's a 4 count, a weird 4 count there. 3 off the left plus the 10-pin. Brett Lloyd has a ton of revolutions on the bowling ball and just bucketed. I'm watching guys kind of going light. Seeing some light hits here now. I don't know if that's following urethane pairs or what, but just saw a 2-pin out of Brendan. We just saw half a loaf on 18. You've got bucket on 17. Nick Pate crosses over for a strike. Trent Mitchell strikes on his fill ball. They all strike on the fill, Trent. Always. And with that, we officially roll into game 3. Oh, that bounced out of the gutter for Brett. Hey Jeff, there are standings available in the drive. You just have to refresh the drive. It's underneath round 2 on the 2023 Ebonite Winter Classic Drive. Should be there for you. They have standings after 1, but not after 2 yet. I am anxiously refreshing right here. do have standings after 2. So Cam Crow, your tournament leader, at plus 318. So Cam bowled 238 the last game. Kai Evans is second at plus 242. Third is Daniel Healy at plus 191. Jordan Monins is fourth at plus 180. Spencer Robars goes backwards. He's plus 166 in fifth. Chris Hill in sixth now at plus 141. Carson Reed is seventh at plus 125. Eighth is Steve Taylor at 123. So Steve Taylor off to a great start this morning. Ryan Julian is ninth at plus 120, along with Jonathan Shallow also at plus 120. The number for 10th last game was 117. It went up 3 pins to 120. A lot of players within 15, 20 pins. So we will continue to monitor. I will post a direct link in the chat just to that page. But you can still get there through all of the other ways at the top that is pinned. Roger Harford. We have a question on where Roger Harford is. Rogers in 33rd currently. He's on Dave Barra's pair. And they have now moved over to lanes 25 and 26. Well, welcome in all of our viewers here today. Thanks for being with us here on Inside Bowling. We've got the double stack, double wide going on because so many people want to watch so many different players. And with our bandwidth here, we only have the ability to put out one stream. So kind of giving you everybody here. We've got Dave Dentlinger sending messengers. Dave wearing his Inside Bowling t-shirts. He's wearing an Ebonite t-shirt today for the tournament here. Pretty cool. We have had several people pick up merch this weekend. I'd like to thank everybody that has been purchasing from our InsideBowling.com store this weekend. Thank you so much. It certainly does help us with what we do at Inside Bowling. Got a nice laid-back morning here. Of course, I'll be getting you your cut score when we get down to it. Be doing the best I can to bring that to you. Ben wants a Thunderbolt DB shirt. I think we have a Thunderbolt shirt on Inside Bowling. I'm pretty sure that we do. I have to check that one out. Appreciate the request. Jeff, that's how it always goes, buddy. Lonnie wants to know how'd the guy end up last night after I was trying to help him. I don't think he had a great event. Yep, didn't make the cut. Nick switches to urethane. Tony Manna with the double. Dave Dentlinger's missed once. Ryan Spears, spare 4-bagger on 21. Yeah, Travis, 5 live streams going on right now, huh? What other events are being live streamed right now? What all are you watching? Wisconsin High School Bowling Championships. Yeah, that's on Meals doing that, right? Looks like there's also the Storm Idaho Open on Championship Bowling. And then we've got the TNBA on Bowl TV today as well. Actually, it looks like that's college bowling. Which is the TNBA HBCU Invitational. So yeah, several streams today. Norm Duke is streaming today. What if Norm Duke got in the streaming business? That'd be pretty fun, huh? Well, I know we got some Logan Williams fans in there, so how about 265 for Logan Williams? He was 20th at plus 66. That's going to put him right up there. That's a massive game right there. Jerry Mars can still bowl 256 himself. Mars currently is at plus 38, so that gets him in a nice spot. I guess this number is going to be a little bit higher than what I thought. If we're seeing some scores like this. Tony Manna can still bowl 231. He's minus 42 coming into this game. Dave Dentlinger can still bowl 241. Dentlinger is currently at plus 24. Nathan Michalowski's plus 59. Can still bowl 248 on 19 and 20. That's letter B. So we still got some scores out there. Jerry Mars did double in the 10th. Brett Lloyd plus 21. Trying to get to 217 here on lane 18. Dentlinger with a strike here. Could get into 240s. On 20. Ryan Zagar is plus 66 and in 21st position right now. 10th is plus 120, just FYI. Brett's ball didn't hook. Dave doubled. Nathan Michalowski, 24th currently, plus 59. See if we can finish out this game. Washes out. Still bowl 224 if he converts. I believe the skip procedure was skip 1, skip 2, skip 3, skip 2, skip 1. Hey, Scott, no problem. Good morning to you, Steven. We've got some new characters here. We've got over on lanes 15 and 16, we got Jonathan Shallow. In the shallow, along with letter B is Nate Stubler. Letter C is Ryan Zagar. We had somebody asking about Ryan a little while ago. Ryan Julian is letter D. Throwing at the not so nice 6'8", but picks it with no problem. This dude's awesome. Okay, the next door on 17 and 18. We have none other than Steve Taylor. He is letter A. Steve is bowling with letter B, Ryan Burks. Letter C is Rock Kostrick, and letter D is Kyle Kroll. And then over on 19 and 20, we have Donovan Grubaugh is up right now, letter D. Letter C is Zach Grime. Carson Reed is letter A, and Kenny Calkins III is letter B. And then over on 21 and 22, we have Ryan Powers is letter B. Letter A up there is Brittany Smith. Letter C is Tom Hess, who's up on the approach right now. And letter D is Edward Peterson. So there you have it. There's our 8 lanes, 16 players for you here in game number 4. Again, going into game 3, the cut for 10th place is what we're cutting to was 120 over. What's up, Patrick? How you doing, bud? Oh, thank you. All right, everybody. Sorry for the little break. Got standings after 3. Cameron Crowe went backwards a little bit, but he still leads at plus 304. Kai Evans is second at plus 248. Third is Daniel Healy at plus 197. Fourth is Jordan Monins at plus 172. Spencer Robarge is fifth at plus 152. Every player, well, Kai Evans went up by 6, but every other player in our top 5 went down in their plus minus. 6th now is Logan Williams after that big game. He is plus 131 and moves up to 6th. 7th is Chris Hill at plus 125. 8th is Steve Taylor at 124. 9th is Ryan Burks at 123. Jonathan Shallow is 10th at plus 120. Jonathan Shallow was 10th at plus 120 after game 2. And he bowls 200 even and stays inside the number in 10th. Anthony Dodge is at 116 and 11th. Ryan Julian is 12th at plus 105. Seth Tegmeyer is 13th at plus 104 after his big game. Followed by Garrett Meadows, Nate Stubler, Jerry Mars, Ryan Spear, Nathan Mikulowski, and so on down the line. Those standings are available. They're pinned at the top of the chat for you. You can go check them out yourself. So Zagar looking to go 5 in a row over on 15 and 16. Zach Grime trips the 2 but leaves the 7, so his string will come to an end. However, on 21 and 22, we've got spare triple, and we got a 5-bagger up there as well. Brittany Smith with the front 5. Yes, Scott Zagar was using urethane most of the day yesterday. Shout out to my buddies Patrick and Chase, who are working their way to Jackson, Michigan for the PBA Jackson Classic. They'll be setting up today. Sorry I couldn't be with you boys, but I've got this commitment here. If you want to watch PBA action starting tomorrow, PTQ, subscribe to Bull TV. We had 68 players get paid in this event. $160 entry fee, $3,000 to first, $1,000 to sixth. Kind of gives you an idea of the payout structure. Really even distributed. And 202 players, 68 get paid. That's pretty good. Plus 1 in 3 of all female players, and 1 in 3 of all senior players also. Well, I was trying not to cloud Brittany Smith, but she did leave the PBA wash out here, the 1-2-4-6-10. Maybe she'll spare it. You know how we get her to spare it? We take it full screen. Here we go. Let's spare this up. Brittany's plus 30 right now. There you go. Perfect. So with her plus 30, she can still bowl 275. That would put her at 105 with 2 to play. Zagar just gets another strike there. They're having a little bit of fun down there, getting some off hits. You guys notice we get strings of strikes the less I talk? You notice that? I think we're going with that. Let's try this out. Ryan Julian, 5-bagger, heading into the 9th. Looking for a team 10-bagger or 11-bagger, however you want to call it. Any 7 pins. Good shot, though. Really impressed with this kid, Julian. Nice little break there on 20 to get into the 2-0s. Kenny Calkins 164. Carson Reed finishes with 203. 225 for Zach Grime. And Donovan Grubauer going to finish it out here with 204. Right next door, Ryan Powers had 179. Brittany Smith had 243. 202 for Tom Hess, and possible 200 on the nose for Edward Peterson. That's going to round out 19 through 22 here in game number 4. Full screen over here. It was Shallow with 217, Stubler with 235, 265 for Zagar, 237 for Ryan Julian. Monster scores on lanes 15 and 16 and over on 17 and 18 just finishing up right now. Steve Taylor finishes with 176. Ryan Burks can still finish with 215. It was 241 for Rock Kostrick, and Kyle Crow can finish out with 203. Again, we're going from 64 down to 10. The top 10 will advance. The top 4 will be our top 4 for our stepladder finals. 5th through 10th will go into bracket play to determine who will be the 5th seed to try to climb the ladder. Ball picked up just a little early. About 3 feet too soon. Nice fill ball there for Kyle. He just switched to a hustle PBR he was calling for. Well, there is no action quite yet, but we will have action here in just a minute as our players are moved over here. Can see more of the same here in game number 5. We'll have a game 4 update for you here in just a moment. And I can tell you who we're going to have here. Stubler again. This pair that just absolutely lit them up are going to move over, just skip one pair. Shallow, Stubler, Ryan Julian, and Ryan Zagar. Lanes 19 and 20 to get things going here. Right next door, we're going to have Ryan Burke, Steve Taylor, Rock Kostrick, and Kyle Kroll also for you here. So Zagar moving over to this pair. Pretty good start. I mean, he hit the pocket. He didn't 7-10, just leaves the 10, but pretty good look there. And we'll be waiting a little bit for lanes 15 through 18 to come through. I'll be right back in just a moment to bring you all the action, and also we'll get the double stack, double wide going as soon as we get some players coming in on 15 through 18. All right, bring in our double stack, double wide here. Introduce you to some other players that we have. Got our leaders. Got Robarge and Cam Crow, Kai Evans and Jordan Monins. And then right next door we got Alex Dirks, Luis Lugo, Quentin Boland, and Jason Mesher. Spencer just runs them over for a 10-pin. Kai Evans is still striking. Refreshing, we should have game standings after 4 here in just a minute. Tournament leader Cam Crow up on 17 right now. A lot of loft, a lot of speed. See if Robarge can get his first strike. Yesterday when he came through our live stream pairs, he couldn't strike very much either there. I think he had one double. There you go, Spencer. Spencer was 5th after 3 games today. Hitting in the top 4 is kind of an important number to put you in the step ladder without having to go through the bracket. Wow, yikes. How about that 4-bagger? gotta do is hit the head pin. All you gotta do is hit the head pin, I guess. Okay. Nice shot from Cam. Kai just said he's losing his mind. I just told him all he's got to do is hit the head pin. And he's good. All right, I got standings after 4. Cam Crow is your leader. We're watching him. Upper right of your screen. Plus 384. Second is Kai Evans. We're watching him. He's got a 5-bagger. An unorthodox 5-bagger, but he's got a 5-bagger. He's at plus 257. Dan Healy, who's on 19 and 20. He is in third at plus 222. So it goes Crow at 384. 257 is Kai Evans. Healy at 222 is third. Jordan Monins is fourth at 166. Jordan is on 17 and 18. 12 pins back is Spencer, who is also on 17 and 18. And he's at 154. Logan Williams is sixth at plus 145. Seventh is Ryan Julian at 142. Ryan Zagar is eighth at 139. Seth Techtmeyer is ninth at plus 138. And 10th is Jonathan Shallow at 137. Stubler is 11th at 128. 12th is Ryan Burks at 122. Chris Hill 13th at 115. Rock Kostrick 14th at 105. Zach Grime 15th at 102. 16th is Anthony Dodge at 102. Steve Taylor 17th at 100. And then 18th is Garrett Meadows at plus 88. So there is your rundown. Crow, Evans, Healy, Monins, your top 4. Robarge, Williams, Julian, Zagar, Techtmeyer, and Shallow, your top 10 currently right now, with Stubler just right outside. Stubler's won this event twice. The current leader, what is his average? Well, he's 384 over for 11 games. So if we do 384 divided by 11, that's 234. 234 average, almost 235. Cam Crow. Oh, you're good. All right, well, I guess we got to give Kai Evans a little bit of love here. Kai's on the front 5. He's up on lane 18, standing really far right. Just unloads on it. And he gets another. There you go. Cam is just throwing pins everywhere. Goodness gracious. So Spencer back-to-back opens now. Stubler just opens. 103 in the 6th. Kai Evans looking for the front 7. Rolls the 2 forward. You didn't miss the head pin. It wasn't that close. You rolled a 2-pin forward. You know, once in a while, hey, once in a while you could watch. You could watch after you make a bad shot to see what happens.
So that's on 248 heading right there.
Kai thought he 24810 there, and he didn't. That ball just sat out on the gutter. All right, here's Kai Evans on the front 7. He's gone Brooklyn a couple times on this right lane. Oh, that's in. That's way in. Brooklyn again. There you go. At least he got to watch that one. There you go, Kai. There you go, buddy. Now he's kind of like down like he's lining up a putt right now, trying to look at the oil on the lane. And really the deal there is you just miss left, Kai. Spencer with a strike. I see Ryan Barnes in the chat cheering on his teammates. Nice to have you in here, sir. Hopefully you're recovering and you'll be ready to go for the rest of the collegiate season. If you see any of the cameras shaking on the top portion of your screen, it's because we've got those Brunswick swivel chairs and a table, and I've got my cameras on the table. And right now, TJ Rock is sitting at the table. Spencer just sat down at the table. And basically, they're the first people to sit at the table the entire weekend. Everyone else has just kind of said, oh, hey, that's where the cameras are. We'll sit somewhere else. Now Spencer is leaning on the table. And I'm not going to yell at them. Because they're rock stars, and I'm just going to let them, you know, we're all in their world. We're just living in their world. So the camera moves around on the top part. Just know that it's Wichita State bowling team shaking those cameras for you. That's what's going on right now. All right. Although they're gonna buzz right off to another pair of lanes after this one. Monins with the open frame. How about a 2-4-8-10 almost for Mr. Hill? All right. We got Spencer going, and we got Kai. Kai looking to go to the lead, maybe, depending on what Cam bowls. Cam's only up 127 on him. Spence goes right through the face. All right, let's full screen. Who I'm gonna nickname the repeater, Kai Evans, the repeater. Actually, he's more like the human sprinkler today. That's all right. Let's anybody that just tuned in, let's just pack the last four right here. Nobody will know anything different. There you go, Kai. There you go. Team Kai. Now he's like in his zone. Now it's like he's been here before. All right, row bars. We're going to set the over-under on the amount of pins knocked down on this at 2.5, and the under is minus 400. I thought he might have got 3 on that. Oh, that's way right. And then Cam gets 1. I think Kai could go to the lead here. It might happen. So here we go. Kai Evans is looking for the first 300 game of the tournament. That's pretty good. There you go, Kai. Very nice. Very nice, Kai. Looks like we got Canon 70Ds coming out here. So Crow is plus 384, as I said. If Crow were to open in a 10th, which I don't want him to open in a 10th, but if he did open in a 10th, like 170, that would put him 30 backwards. It would put him at 354. Kai could bowl 300 and be at 357. So Kai could go to the lead here. Kai, second shot in the 10th. That's pretty good, too. Gotta love it. Front 11 for Kai Evans. No 300s in this event until maybe now. $299. Very well bowled 10th frame from Kai Evans. $299. Cameron Crowe, he is knocking on your door. 257 over. He improves to 356 over. He just said he should have went Brooklyn on the last one. 384 over is Cam. So Cam wanting to get some wood here. Kai's going to be within 30 pins or so. Both Cam and Spence want to go, but it looks like Spence is going to go first. We're waiting on Garrett Meadows.
Sorry guys, I tried. I promise I tried.
I know, Jeff. I didn't know that. So here we go. Cam. Much better shot from Cam. Jordan trying to save 2-0 this game. Jordan's fourth at plus 166. Spencer was fifth at 154. Spencer bowled 175. Dan Healy at 222. Can finish with 192, just to give you an idea of where he's at. So it's going to be Kai and Cam are going to be 1 and 2. In the stoplight. I know we got one more game after this, but those guys would have to bowl disastrous to not be the 1 and 2 seed. So The road to the championship will go through Kai and Cam. Jordan's going to be in the 190s. 166. Jonathan Shallow can finish with 231. I will bring in the other two pairs. Zagar can bowl 216. That would be with the last 6. Stubler can bowl 244. Stubler just outside looking in. He was in 11th. Garrett Meadows is plus 88 currently. Crosses over. Trying to make a run at this thing. Needed that one there. Best he can do is 192. Need a huge game the last game to get in. And again, Dan Healy can finish with 192. Shallow through the face. Being the 2 teens, upper 2 teens. Jim, I don't know if they will. I don't know if they're at that age. I think Cam's a little bit older. So Cam certainly could try the tour next year. Shallow just missed them all completely. That's uncharacteristic. 215. Chris Hill, 192. Zagar, 216 with a back 6. Oh, and it's Stubler can finish with 191. Excuse me, that was Julian that can finish with 244. Ryan Julian. Ryan Julian could go to 4th potentially here. When you watch Julian bowl, his ball really goes sideways through the pins, even though he's using urethane. It's super impressive. He's got some axis rotation that gives him a really unique ball roll. And that one comes in light for a 3-7. Just as I talk him up. Here we go. Game 6 underway. I have our leaders again on 21 and 22. And the rest of our players will shuffle in. We'll go check on some lane assignments for the step ladders and the bracket matches. Be right back. Is 16. Our 8 versus 9 is going to be on 17 and 18, and then they'll flip-flop, and the 6th and the 5th seeds will come in and bowl on those 2 pairs again. Then seed will take place on lanes 19 and 20. And then from there, we are going to use 23 and 24 for the winner versus the 2 seed, and then back to 21 and 22 for the championship. Mike Pate leaving the building. All right, everybody. I just made an adjustment to the stream. I don't know what's going on here right now, but I just took my bandwidth down in half. So hopefully that will fix the issue. I did have a bunch of people standing on cords, amongst other things, but maybe at this rate it'll work. Let me know if it's coming through and you can see me. See and hear the pins and me and everything else. So hopefully it's working now. So in case you missed it, we are going to be using lanes 15 and 16 and 17 and 18 for the 10 versus 7 match, 8 versus 9, and the winners of each one of those will draw the 6th and the 5th seeds for 15 and 16 and 17 and 18 again. Bracket final will take place on 19 and 20. 5 versus 4 will take place on 23 and 24. Winner will take on number 3 seed on 21 and 22. The winner of that will take on the number 2 seed on 23 and 24, and the championship match will be on lanes 21 and 22. All right, I do have standings. Cam Crow is your leader at plus 374. Kai Evans is second at plus 356. Daniel Healy is still third at plus 214. Logan Williams is fourth at plus 168. Jordan Monins is fifth at plus 160. Ryan Zagar is sixth at plus 155. Seventh is Ryan Julian at plus 152, tied with Jonathan Shallow. Ninth is Zach Grime at plus 130, and right now 10th is Spencer Robarge at 129. Ryan Burks is at 121. Rock Kostrick is at plus 120. Seth Tegmeyer is plus 110. Kyle Kroll is plus 101. Nate Stubler plus 96. Anthony Dodge plus 95. Nathan Michalowski is plus 90. Jerry Mars is plus 85. So right now, Crow, Evans, Healy, Logan Williams, your top four. Monin, Zagar, Julian, Shallow, Grime, Robarge, your top 10. Folks, I have no idea what keeps going on with the internet here, but I'm going to go check something else. All right, for now it looks like it's going to work. It's been steady for a little bit here. So apologies for the hiccup there with the internet, but done everything I can on my end here. Trying to keep an eye on other players that have a chance to make this cut. But they are all down to the right. Wow, that was thrown right past the break by our man Kai. Spencer trying to protect that 10th position at plus 129. So, folks, it looks like Kyle Kroll, he can bowl 265, which could get him close to the number. Kyle Kroll, he's a plus 101 right now. He's got 265 left. He's down the high end. Ryan Burks is not going to make this cut. And we're watching Spencer here trying to stay within the number. He's still got 247 left here. Spencer was the number in 10th. Zach Grime bowled a good game. So I was walking around a little bit around the building trying to get some numbers here. You guys let me know in the chat that the stream's coming through okay. Because we had the hiccup there for about 10 minutes here in the building. If you could just let me know, I'd appreciate it. Cameron Crowe is going to lead. Spencer cannot roll the 7. Kai Evans is going to be second. This is probably Kai Evans' tournament. I mean, with the amount of shots that he has carried and what he has done, sometimes it's just your day. And it looks like Kyle Kroll did double in the 10th, so he could bowl 265. Kyle Kroll can get to 166. Which I don't even, that may not be enough. That may not be enough. Because Monins is protecting at 160. Zagar bowled a pretty good game. Julian is at 152. And Shallow, those are the two guys I need to check. Shallow and Julian. Eric Liddick's doing some math for me. He's helping me out on who made it, who will make it. Hey, shout out to Alex Dirks here this last game. Can bowl 268. Alex wasn't in contention, but nonetheless move up some spots, make a little extra cash here. He was minus 18, so he can get to plus 50, which will move him up to probably about top 26 or so, 27. So Alec Dirks can go from 42nd to about 20, high 20s with this big game here. 266. Spencer bowls 236. He'll be in the top 10. So Spencer finishes at 165. Kai just sending messengers just for fun, I guess, out in front of the sweep. Bowls 179, so he'll go 21 back. So that's 335. 335 finishing score for Kai. Nate Stubler not going to have enough. Jordan Monins at 160. Oh, rolls the 3-pin. Can still bowl 246, and that might be enough to get to fourth, depending on what Logan Williams bowls or bowled. Should have that number. That pair is done down the high end. Good, thanks guys. Now it's just a matter of see how much Cam Crow's going to lead by. Leaves a 7. Still bowl 238. 238 would put him at 412 over. Kai Evans is at 335 in second, and there'll be quite a bit of a gap back to third. So Cam is the class of the field here through 13 games of qualifying. Jordan Monins, very nice. I think that's going to protect fourth place. Or I think it's going to move him into fourth, I should say. Logan Williams. They were just 8 pins different. Logan had 233, huh, the last game? All right, Joe, thank you, buddy. So Logan has 233 the last game. That puts him at 201. Jordan Monins finishes with 246. That puts him at 206. So that moves him up to fourth by 5 pins. And that was with Logan Bull in that game. Campbell's 237 gets to 411 over. All right, so 411 there. I do still have some bowling over here I can take you to, finishing out this 6th game. But all the leaders are going to be done. I should be able to tell you what our top 10 looks like here in just a moment as soon as Eric comes over and sees me. But Cam Crow is going to be number 1 at 411. Kai Evans is going to be second at 335. I'm still waiting on a Healy score. All right, Zach Grime had 236. So that puts him at 166, which is 1 pin ahead of Robarge. Shallow, Julian, Zagar all finishing up. Appreciate the help, Joe. I told Nick Payton game 2, I thought it would take 160 to make it into the top 10. Robarge and Grime in at 165 and 166. Cutting to the top 10 from here. And we will have our modified step ladder 10 versus 7, 8 versus 9. The winner of that will then draw the 5th and 6th seeds. Then whoever wins those bracket matches will bowl each other to see who's going to be the 5 seed. The top 4 will sit and wait. Top seed will wait about 3 hours before they bowl their final game. All right, so what do you have for Dan Healy?
He's at 186.
186 for Healy. And what do you have for Zagar? 181. And for Ryan Julian? 134. He bowled a bad last game, huh? Bowled 182. Shallow? 157. So who jumped in? Kyle Kroll jumps to 163 and in. Seth, did Seth have anything?
That's the one game I don't have. If he shoots 247, he's there.
Yeah, where is Seth? Was he down on the low end? Joe might have that score for us too. He's listening, he's in the chat. So Seth Techmeyer. So Ryan Julian is out. Right now, Jonathan Shallow is our number at 157. But we got to wait, but we still got to figure out a score on Techmeyer. You scratched Kostrick. And Stubler didn't bowl much. Anthony Dodge didn't bowl a big game. Nathan didn't bowl a big game. Yeah, but okay. So we just need we need a Seth Techtmeyer score. And as soon as we have that score, we can pretty much call this thing. Thank you, Eric. So it's going to go Cam, Kai, and then Jordan Monins is going to be third. Fourth is going to, Daniel Healy is going to be third. Jordan Monins is going to be fourth. Logan Williams is going to be fifth. Sixth is going to be Zagar. Seventh is going to be Zach Grime. Eighth is going to be Spencer. Ninth is going to be Kyle Kroll. And 10th is going to be Jonathan Shallow. And Ryan Julian isn't going to make it. Unless Seth Techtmeyer bowled 247 or better. So that's the score we're waiting on. Seth had 203, so that's it. That's our number. The number is 157, Jonathan Shallow in 10th. So again, 10th, Jonathan Shallow will be taking on Zach Grime in the first match. Spencer Robars will be taking on Kyle Kroll. That'll happen on 15 through 18. We'll have it right here for you coming up here in just a little bit. And then the winners of each one of those matches will then take on Logan Williams and Ryan Zagar. The winners of those matches will then bowl against each other to see who's the 5 seed. Then the first match is a stepladder. The winner coming out of the bracket will take on Jordan Monins. Then the winner of that match will take on Daniel Healy. The winner of that match will take on Kai Evans, and the winner of that match will take on Cam Crow. So that's what we have here from Waterloo here at Cadillac XBC. Those are unofficial, but very close to official. And I thank you guys for watching. I'm going to stop the stream. I'm going to get a few things organized around here. And I would say we will probably come back on within 20 minutes with our finals broadcast. I want to thank everybody for watching here today on Inside Bowling. Certainly do appreciate everybody subscribe to the channel, liking this stream as well. Those that have also purchased some things in the store at InsideBowling.com. Don't forget you can save 15% with coupon code YouTube. And, of course, we want to thank all of our great sponsors. Ebonite, I Am Bowling, Budweiser and Bud Light, OP over on Ridgeway, Quick Star, Quick Trip, Hampton Inn, the Steen team, Brandon Steen. Check them out at BrandonSteen.com, and the Waterloo Convention and Visitors Bureau. So for Joey Ukis, his entire staff, as well as everyone here at Cadillac XBC, my name is Mike Flanagan. I thank you for watching today's Cashers Round coverage of the 2023 Ebonite Winter Classic. I will be back here in about 20 minutes with our final stream, and we're going to crown a champion here just a little bit later today. Congratulations to all the players that made it today and those that are going to be advancing into our top 10. It's going to be a fun one this afternoon. I hope you join me. We'll see you in a little bit right here on Inside Bowling.